Chapter 4 Marine Insurance. We are covered this agenda: definition of marine insurance, classification of marine insurance, importance of marine insurance, then marine classification of marine insurance policy, classification of marine losses, causes of marine losses, procedure for making a claim in marine insurance, principle of marine insurance, difference between general average loss and particular average loss. So now, definition of marine insurance. Marine insurance covers risk arising from a marine adventure. It covers the loss or damage of ship, cargo, terminals and any transport or cargo by which property is transferred, acquired or held between the points of origin and final destination. According to the Insurance Act, marine insurance business means the business of effecting contract of insurance upon vessels of any description, including cargoes, freight and other interest. According to M. Mishra, marine insurance has been defined as a contract between insurers and insured, whereby the insurer undertakes to identify the insured in a manner and to the interest thereby agreed against marine losses incident to marine adventure. Finally, you can say that a contract of marine insurance is a contract of indemnification whereby the insurer undertakes to indemnify the insured at a given contingency. Classification of marine insurance. There are 4 types of classification of marine insurance. Number 1, hull or ship insurance. Number 2, cargo insurance. Number 3, freight insurance. Number 4, liability insurance. We have briefly discussed about the hull insurance. Hull or ship insurance covers both ships and its equipment such as fuel, tools, furniture, machinery, etc. This type of marine insurance is mainly taken out by the owner of the ship in order to avoid any loss to the ship in case of mishap occurring. Cargo insurance especially caters to the cargo of the ship and also pertains to the belongings of a ship voyager. It may be written under a single kilo. Cargo insurance specially caters to the cargo of the ship and also pertains to the belongings of a ship vehicle. It may be written under a single risk policy. It covers that are transport like merchandise, property, etc. Freight insurance covers for the losses of freight. If the goods are safely shifted to the destination port, the owner of goods will have to pay freight charges, but if the ship faces any damage or losses, the ship company will be under loss. This type of marine insurance solves the problem of companies losing money because of accident occurring. Liability insurance is the insurance which is utilized when the insured suffers due to liability to the other party. This liability may be caused by the risk such as collision of a ship or any other similar causes such as being captured by pirates, cyclones, etc. that may take place in voyage. Importance of marine insurance: protection against financial losses, extension of foreign trade, increase of investment facilities. increase of business efficiency, increase of employment facilities, minimization of loss. এখানে স্লাইডে ক্লাসিফিকেশন অফ মেরিন ইন্স্যুরেন্স পলিসি হবে। হ্যাঁ, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 types of marine insurance policy: voyage policy, time policies, mixed policy, valued insurance policy, unvalued insurance policy, floating insurance policy. Voyage policy. The policy is issued to cover a particular voyage from one port to another and from one place to another. The policy mentions the port of departure and the port of destination between which the risks are generally undertaken. It is most used for cargo insurance or freight insurance. Second one, time policies. Under this policy, the subject matter is issued for a definite period of time from 6 a.m. of 1st January 1976 to 6 a.m. of 1st January 1977. Time policy is generally taken for only 1 year or 12 months. This policy is mainly used for hull insurance other than cargo insurance. Mixed policy is the combination of voyage policy and time policy. It may be beneficial to hull as well as cargo insurance. Valued insurance. At the commencement of the policy, the value of the subject matter is determined. Under this policy, the value of loss to be compensated is fixed and remains constant throughout the risk. The value of the subject matter is agreed between the insurer and the insured at the time of taking the insurance. It is called insured valued or agreed value. Unvalued insurance, when the value of the policy is not determined at the time of commencement of the policy, is called an unvalued policy. If any accident occurs, the subject matter will be valued in accordance with the fair market value of that time and determine the amount of loss to be compensated. Number 6, floating insurance. Floating policy is taken for a relatively large sum by the regular supply of goods. It covers several shipments which are declared afterwards along with other particulars. With each declaration, the amount will be reduced till it is exhausted. The policy is sustainable for a cargo owner who makes regular shipment of cargoes. Classification of marine losses. Marine losses may be classified into following types: total losses, partial losses, total losses, partial losses. Total losses: when the subject matter of marine insurance, hull, cargo, freight are totally destroyed or damaged, then it is called total losses. These are following two types: actual total losses, constructive total loss. Actual loss is materials and physical loss of subject matter. Actual loss is that loss which is not to be recovered. Actual loss occurs in the case when subject matter is destroyed. Constructive total loss. Constructive total loss is that loss where the subject matter is not actually lost but is reasonably abandoned when its actual total loss is unavoidable. In this case, the losses of the vessel are irrecoverable but the cost is less than the price of the vessel. Partial losses: when the subject matter of marine insurance partially destroyed or damaged, then it is called partial loss. These are following types: particular partial loss for the cause of marine perils when the subject matter of marine insurance is partially destroyed, that is called particular partial loss. This type loss is accidental and it is not intentional. The loss should be at the particular subject matter only. Number 2, general level loss, where the loss is caused by extraordinary expenditure voluntarily incurred in the time of peril for the purpose of presenting the property imperiled in a common adventure, that is called general average loss. General average is always voluntary and intentional, but not accidental or incidental. Causes of marine losses. 2 types of marine losses: natural causes or moral causes. Natural causes: perils of sea, perils of ice, perils of hail, perils of cyclone, perils of storm, perils of fog, collision with other. Moral causes of perils. Para 3 means every wrongful act which is willfully committed by the master or crew to the prejudice of the owner. Fire. In old times, fire was the main cause of peril, but in present, it is under control to a greater extent. Damage resulting from the fire and smoke is included under fire peril. Man of war. Man of war is the vessel which is authorized by nation for the purpose of defense or attack in the event of hostiles. If any losses are incurred due to man of war, this is insurable. Enemies. The losses of cargo in ship may be caused by the enemies, which include marine policy, pirates, robbers and thieves. The peril on account of pirates, robbers and thieves were common in olden times, but it has been reduced considerably these days. Jettison. Jettison means voluntary throwing away of the cargo, part of a vessel equipment for the lightening or relieving of the ship for common safety. According to P.H. Collin, jettison means to throw cargo from a ship into the sea to make the ship lighter. Procedure for making a claim in marine insurance. The procedure for making a claim in marine insurance is described below. Intimation of insurance company, assessment of loss, submission of the claim from. Intimation to insurance company. The insured must intimate the insurer about the loss immediately. The insured also provides the time, place and other information regarding the loss to the insurer. Assessment of loss. The insurer will assess the amount of loss. Submission of the claim form. The insured must submit a claim form to the insurer company along with the following document: original insurance policy, certificate of insurance, bill of lading, a copy of commercial invoice. আর এখানে আর কয়েকটা আছে: a copy of packing list, survey report, bill of sales and letter of subordination. Evidence of claim. The insured has to submit the necessary evidence of claim such as value of property, warranties, insurable interest, etc. আজকে এতটুকু থাকছে।